Hey y'all, hey. So this video right here is gonna be about how to make the benches. Okay, so let's just go and get into it.
A journey through time.
Hey y'all, hey. Welcome to A Journey Through Time. My name is Wendy. If you're oldie but goodie, welcome back, and if you're new, welcome. So today we're gonna go and work on those benches. I had already previously did this already, but my footage got deleted or something, and I had to do another one. So, not even gonna hold you. Let's just go on and get into it. Okay, y'all. So, I just don't understand what happened to that footage. I did this whole video showing y'all how to make these. I actually did the video on these right here for you guys to see. And I do not know what happened to that footage. So now I'm gonna have to make y'all another video. And I'm irritated now. But let me just continue, okay? So, to make the small one, this is what you would get from Dollar Tree. These are wall shelves. It comes two in a pack, okay? So, what we're going to do is going to get it prepped. Mine's going to be gray. You can get this paint. It's called Timeless Gray. You can get this from Hobby Lobby, Walmart, Dollar Tree. So, I'm going to put this gray on there. I got a pack of these brushes from Dollar Tree as well. Are drying. We're gonna open up another pack of these, okay? So let me get these open real quick. Make sure you save these strings and these hoops because I'm pretty sure you could use them for another project. I saved everything. Okay. So I done taken them out the plastic. So now that we've taken it out the plastic, there's two of them once again. So this is the one that we're gonna do the sublimation on. And I don't need to paint the front of this. I will have to paint the back, but I'm gonna go and do the sublimation part to it. So what you're gonna need to sublimate on this wood is some laminated sheet. Okay, you can get them from anywhere. This is what they look like. They have a little pouch, kind of like a little pouch, and you open it up like that. Okay, you just tear it just like that. You keep both of those. So what you need to do in order for it to adhere onto this wood, you're gonna have to the rough side, or should I say the dull side, is gonna face down on the wood, and the shiny side is gonna stay upward. Okay. Um, you need to cut this first. Cut around it real good. Okay, so I'm gonna take my little dull box cutter and cut around it. But I'm gonna bump it up to the wood, to the corners, I mean, of the edges, so I don't have to cut so much. And you just want to cut around it just enough for you to be able to use. These things are so little. I don't even know if it's cutting. Let's see. No. I can see what I'm doing. It's probably because I'm not applying pressure. I can hear myself cutting the box, but that should be it. That should cut it. Okay, there we go. So we have one sheet. If you're laminating, if you're gonna laminate on both of your plaques, then you're gonna need it for both. Okay, and you see how I'm placing it down on there, just like that, and we're gonna end up putting it on the heat press like that. Okay, so let's do the other one. On the edge. Push it to the edge like that. Okay. And cut. Oops. Sorry, y'all. Hold on. This way. Okay. So throw what you don't need away. And now we have a piece for our second one right here. I'm gonna leave that for the back. It's a little rough. And like I said, just make sure that you line it up good. Now we're going to take these two over to the heat press and press them. Okay, so we have it on the heat press. And what we're going to do is put some sheets over it so it don't stick to my heat press. And the heat press is set at 366 for 60 seconds. We're not going to keep this under there that long. We just want to melt it a little bit so we can use it for our sublimation. So I'm going to hit it, close, and let it do its magic. Okay, you can also do this with the iron. It just would take a little longer and a lot of pressure. So now I'm going to raise it. I did let it go through for about 30 seconds or so. Anyway, thing is hot, but it looks like it took. So now I'm going to put the other one on, and then we're going to bring it to the table. Okay, y'all, so they came out the heat press. They pressed really nice. You see a little gloss over it. I don't know if you can actually see it, but both of them have it. So I did this in Canva, so I'm gonna put this on it. I gotta cut this out first. That down. What I'm gonna do is just turn this over on top of it, just like that, and pray that I can get it to fill up the whole thing. Cover all the wood on all sides. Yeah. And then I'm gonna get some tape and I'm gonna tape it down. Moves, just make sure you fix it before you put it under the heat press, because if you don't, you'll have a little mess that you're not going to be happy with. That piece of tape was a little too big, but it'll be okay. So I'll put tape on 3 sides. One side I'm gonna leave open so I can check and see if it pressed good enough or not. Just like that. And I'm gonna put this under the heat press while we put out the other one. Okay. So the bottom part to it, of course, is right here. You see how I jabbed that up real bad? I'm hoping I don't mess it up too bad. Or I made it big enough, but look at that. I cut too much out of that one, and I know it already. So I'm gonna see if I can get it to go back on. I cut way too much. Did not mean to do that. I don't know when the video stopped. This video thing starting to irritate me. But I'm gonna put it on the heat press, and I am gonna, the heat press is set at 366 degrees for 60 seconds. So I'm gonna place this under the heat press for that time span, and then I'm gonna pull it out. I don't know what cut off and what did, and you could actually hear, but I would cut in between here. I would divide it like I did the guy on here. I didn't divide her, but I'm gonna keep it whole, and then when I fold it, hopefully it'll still do what I need it to do. So I'm gonna take it over to the heat press, and I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, it's out. I'm just gonna move it up there, and we're gonna look at this here. Okay, we're gonna see how the crisp breezy turned out. Wow, look how vibrant that is, y'all. Just like that. Turned out real nice. Okay. And the bottom. Look at that. Turned out even nicer. And see how our bench is going to look? That's going to be nice. Okay. So these papers are right. Moving to the side. Now for this right here, what I'm going to do is lightly take my cutter, and hopefully I can just make a little slit. Nothing crazy. Okay. I did cut a little bit, but I didn't cut a lot because I'm nervous about doing it this way. It's too hot for me to do anything with. So I'm trying to wait till it cool a little bit. I did raise it. That's where you see some of it's already sticking. Let's see if I can take the scissors. Okay. Scissors and see what I can lift it right here. Okay. My 9 trying to come up. I'm not gonna worry about that. All right. So when you fold it, if you get what I'm saying, this is how it will look. Okay. And the same with this. When you fold it. Now, on here, can't see the holes, so I have to make the holes. So I'm just going to take my scissors, try to find where the hole is. Be careful. Just put your little hole in there. I shouldn't have did it up there. I don't know why I did that. Anyways, I could have left that alone. Left it sealed up. But all right. Just like that. Because of the laminating paper covered it up. Like I said, I really shouldn't have touched that because that could have been seamless, but it'll be okay. And the same thing goes for this. Now this, on the other hand, has to be hot because it's the top part of the chair. Let's see. So you just got to search around for where the hole is. Still trying to find it. There we go. Just like that. And like that. Okay. And now it has its holes. And it has its holes. Okay. So we got our two designs together. So the next thing we need to do is actually put these together, make it a chair, and do the legs. Okay, we're gonna go and do another long one. So let's go ahead on and open the pack up. And of course you need two of these to make a bench. So for some reason that one don't even want to come out the pack. Okay, so let me grab my other one. Right here. Keep these cards so you can have your measurements whenever you need them, especially if you're trying to figure out the size. Okay, so this one here, I'm gonna show you the artwork I did for that one, which is these two things here, and this is gonna be for the bench, and I think I'm gonna put makeup in here as a gift concept. Okay, push this up so you can see what I'm trying to show you. Okay, there's two different pieces, and we're gonna sublimate those onto this wood. Now it's short. I'm gonna do a little design on the sides of each one of them, and that's why I'm unsure about how I'm gonna do the back of the chair. But make sure if you have anything that has words on it, make sure you mirror your design so it looks right whenever you face it down, that the words, the letters are turned the right direction. Okay, so the bottom of the plaque is going to be black, and the edges of it is black as well. That's what I'm doing right here. Just going and paint it so it can go and dry. So we can get the ball rolling. Okay. Okay, y'all. So we're gonna go and get our legs ready for our chairs. We know we have 3 sets of chairs to do. So we're gonna take the K's and make them purple. Paint those purple. We're gonna take the ends and make those do I want to use the ends for that? Or no, we're gonna take the E's and make those gray. And then we're gonna take the ends and make them whatever color. I don't know yet. But we're gonna start with the K. Okay, y'all. So all the letters are painted. I changed my mind and made the ends gray. Of course, the K's are purple, and the other ones over there are like an orangish black, and they're still drying. Okay. The other plaque I did. This is it right here. Now, you see the line in it. If you have if you're one of those fortunate people that have a 13 by 19, this is not going to be an issue for you. You will not have a line because your paper prints out, big enough for you to do wide format pictures. Mine is a standard. I'm gonna upgrade to that one day, but not today. So this is the front of it, the top of it that I did, and a little challenge, but I got it done. And this is the bottom. Trying to get I love the fact that I can wipe anything off of it. Okay, so that's what we're working with those. So you need some of these from Dollar Tree. These are the long ones, and then you can get some of the small ones too. Okay, zip ties. Um, for this little one, I figured out that I could actually use the smaller one. So in the case of this one here, I'm gonna use a black one. So I'm gonna grab 2 zip ties out for this. Uh, if it works. If you know what, hold on. Gray. I didn't even see the gray here. So, and they're all different sizes, y'all. So make sure you pull out a long one, okay? You don't want one too short like these right here. That's not gonna do the job for you. Okay, so the first thing you're gonna do right here, take your zip tie and run it through the back of the hole, the first hole. Okay, just run it through just like that. Okay, and then run it through the front to the back like that. Flip it over. That's how it looks. Okay, and what we're gonna do, make sure I even turn mine right, because I have a tendency not to turn my zip ties right. Hold on. And I think it's turned wrong. Yeah. Okay. I'll do it again. I don't know. They both look the same to me. I didn't think that was a wrong and right way to put these things on whenever you put them in. But anyway. So just run it through there. And I noticed these sometimes be blocked. Okay. This went on too easy, so that's how I know it's on wrong. Let's see if I can do it this way without having to keep going through that again and again. Why am I having the technical difficulties? Tell me. It's the way I'm turning it. Hold on, y'all. Because it's just been an interesting day today, okay? Okay. Now it's in there. I'm going to hold it down for a second. Try to run it back through here again, where I can hear it. And I'm telling you, it's still It should not come out that easy. Flip it over. Okay, I hear it now. All right, and that's how it should look. And do that on the other side. Okay, minus the complications. So you run it through the hole right here at the bottom of the chair. Then you take it and loop it through the front of the chair at the bottom. And you zip tie them together. Same way. Okay, so this is what you should have. Now, you raise your chair and you adjust it how you want it before you tighten these zip ties up, okay? So, for me, I like the way it looks like this here because everything is flush. The words are matching up. Her face is matching up. So, I'm going to try to tighten mine already because I like the way it looks. Once you like the way yours look, tighten it up in the back, okay? So, and there's two ways you can do this. You can, I'm trying to bend it out a little bit because it went in too much. You see how I can move it right now? That's good. You want that because you want to be able to, move your chair how you want it. You want it, to sit straight up like a mannequin. Then you can do that. But if you want to, make it slant a little bit. You see how it's falling right now? Because I'm making it slant. So when you make it slant, you should have a little bit of play. Hold on. Trying to move mine up a little bit so you can see. When you make it slant and you push it up, you see how she looks? How her nose look? Like it's a little caught up in there and all that's off. And then you see that in the back. So I don't want that. So I'm going to slant mine back out. So all you have to do is just adjust it the way you want it. And once you get it where you want it, keep looking at it. Tighten your, what is these? Zip ties. And then take your hot glue and go down the crease of the back of your chair. If it's where you want it to be. If it's not, do not put the glue down until you have it how you want it. Right now, mine's still moving. And that's fine right now. Because I can't quite see exactly how I want it. Oh, that glue is hot, baby. Okay. So, I'm trying to turn it down a little bit. Move it around. You got to have enough of time, to move it around the way you want to. Pretty much. See, now mine looks like, hold on. Okay. So I might just have to let it sit like this, y'all. I don't know if you can see it, but so what I'm going to do instead, I'm going to raise my chair up like this a little bit. Fold it back. And I'm going to put some glue right in here because I do want it to get in a spot and stay. I don't want it to keep moving. That's just for me to get it adjusted how I want it. But once I get it the way I want it to stay. And yeah, you're going to see a little bit of glue. You can wipe it off while it's hot if you want to. I usually just leave it there. It doesn't bother me any. Because it's a handmade chair. Like I said, you can wipe it off. I usually just leave it there. Okay, and then once you got it where you want it, fill in the holes with hot glue. Okay. You see, we still haven't cut it yet. We'll fill it in our holes. Because we don't want the zip tie to move. Usually, what I do, I usually use the, what do you call them? Door hinges. Not door hinges, but hinges. I usually use the very small hinges on these instead of the zip tie. But I figured, you know, once I realized that you could use the zip ties, I'm like, well, let me show them this way. Because, I mean, them hinges is a struggle. Y'all wonder what I'm doing. I'm trying to get this string of glue, too. I'm going to let mine sit there for a while and dry before I even bother even doing that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead on and go to the next one. So I know this here is going to be the top. So what I'm going to do, I got to find the holes because the laminating paper covered the holes. Therefore, I need to pop those holes at the bottom. You do not need to pop them up at the top, just the bottom. And on the bottom, you need to pop it at the top. So you're doing the opposite. Okay. Popping the holes on it. Making sure I see where I pop it at. Sometimes you have to put it on a table to do it if you can't find it, like me. Okay. So let's do this one. Now this one you need the big ties. Ain't no doubt about it. Okay. You don't need the little ones. You need the big ones. So what you're going to do is take your zip tie. You're going to run it the same way. You're going to run it through the bottom. And you're going to pull it through. And let me tell you something. It's a struggle. But you get it through there. And you want to do that on both sides. So once you've done that part, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to adjust your chair how you want it. I pulled mine out a little bit, and you can do that right now because you don't have it tied on. Okay, so you could do it like this, and then, you know, adjust it how you want it. It's kind of hard to show you guys without getting out of frame. But you have to keep pulling it through like this here just to get it to go through, okay? It's a pain, but you'll get it in there. You have to pull it from the bottom just to get it to zip tie tightly for you. Just pull it from the bottom. When I say pull it from the bottom, I mean right here. Just pull it up and then keep trying to zip tie it until you get it where you want it. Okay. So once you get it however you want it to sit, then you can go on and lock it in like we always say.
I like to be educated, but I'm so frustrated. Hello to my loneliness. I guess that ignorance is bliss. Take me back to before I knew. Rewind, take it out of cue.
Here and put it here because I don't know if I still have paint on it or not. So you see me, I'm moving it a little bit as I'm doing that because I'm trying to get it where I want it, and for some reason this piece of wood is a little warped. I didn't notice it when I bought it. So y'all be careful when y'all buy y'all's because it's from Dollar Tree, and you know you get what you pay for. Okay, so this is where I'm sitting it at. And I'm applying a little bit of pressure on it. Like that. And I'm just going to let it sit there for a minute. Okay. So, the third chair is the one I did with Chris Breezy. Okay, so I'm going to have him at the top with his name and this at the bottom. So, what I have to do is make sure that the holes are popped. They are. The bottom holes are popped. And again, like I said, you could use the little ones for the little chairs. But make sure you use the big one for the big chairs. I don't see... I don't see any long black ones in here, though. Might have to be a gray one. For the gray ones... Hold on. Let me see something. No, I already know I don't have any more of those. So, okay. I'm going to attempt to try to do this with this, but all of these are short, except the gray and the red. And I could do red with it, but I don't want to do red. I'm going to try to do the black ones and see how it works out. Okay, so same method. Run it through the back. Then run it through the front. And it doesn't really matter how it looks right now. You're just trying to get the zip tie on. And then zip tie it if you can. This is so small, I don't really know about this one. But I'm going to at least try. Okay. Got it on there. So I'm going to do the other side the same way. Open it up a little bit. Run it through the back. Run it through the front. And then try to zip tie it the same way. Trying to make sure I turned it right. And I had it right the first time. Okay. So I have them on. And we're just doing the same thing. We're just repeating the same thing over and over. My chair looks like it's going to need something in between it. I do not like that warp that it's giving. So I test it just to see if these things can take the bending, and they can, as long as they're not too tight. So with this one, of course, I want this to be on top. So now I could do it like this, you know, and then just run the glue down like that. But I'm gonna do it this way instead. I'd rather it to be on top of the chair. So I'm gonna run some glue right here on the lip. So it just depends on where you decide you want it to be. Okay, I'm making a mess, but it's okay. This is where I want mine to be, right here. Back is not right. I hate when it doesn't go where it's supposed to go the first time. So like I said, it's it's like a trial and error, but you'll get it right once you move it around a little bit. Move it down some, kind of like that. Then hold it in there. Anything like me, you like security, you'll put a little bit more glue. If the glue doesn't bother you that much. Don't bother me at all. Then I'm going to fill the holes. Fill the holes with glue. And I don't think I did the big one. And that's fine because I'm not too sure about it right now. Okay. So we're going to let those sit and dry for a few minutes. Okay, I'm going to try this again. You're not going to always get it on the first try either. I'm going to tell you that right now. You will get it, but you won't get it on the first try all the time. So what I like to do is pick it up while it's wet. to see. And so I'm moving it because I can tell that it's not even. Feel like something needs to be lifted over here on this side. So I'm lifting it as I'm doing it because the other side already dried. Just like that. And this is drying real quick and I do not have it where I need it to be. So I got to keep moving it. You see it's whopping now because I'm moving it. Take it apart, do it again. Until you get it where it should be, keep taking it apart. Because, believe me, you'd rather do that than have to go through all the other trouble. Okay? So, scraping off the glue on this side. It's still a little gooky. Let me try it again. Okay. Take all the gook off so I can get it to lay down for me. I'm applying it this time on the line that I drew. So hopefully I don't miss too much this time. But if I do, it'll be okay. So try it again. It already doesn't feel right. Let's see. Sit it down real quick. Both legs down. Now they are. So when I got both legs down and I feel like I got it right, I'll just hold it. Okay? And then just flip it over to the side that's drying. And just press it down a little bit until it finishes. Once it cools off, it should do good like the end did on this side. Sorry this video is so long, but this process is long, especially whenever you're trying to show different variations of it. Okay. All right. And it's up there. Both feet are flat, so we won't have to fix this one. And that's your chair. Okay, so I decided to show you guys this one. This one here kind of went on kind of fast on one side already. I don't know why, but it did. I'm not complaining one bit. This is an E. Okay, this is the Crisp Breezy one. And I just did a whole lot of different variations of orange and black. Okay, so what I'm going to do right here is, I don't know if y'all can, okay, yeah, y'all can see me. I'm just sitting it right here, waiting for this part to dry so I can turn it over and see if I can get it even enough to do the other side. So that's where we're at with this. We're going to see if it's going to cooperate or if it even dried, because it might not have dried. Okay, so it's not complaining over, it's not complaining. I'm tired. Okay, so this is how I'm looking at it right now. Again, I'm gauging it with my eyes where I think it should be. You know, give or take. It looks a little lopsided, so I gotta bring it up on the side right here. And this is where I'm at with it. So I'm just gonna take my pen and mark it. Okay. And it moves every single time. Okay. So I'm gonna do it like that. Turn it to the side right here. I'm gonna put some hot glue on every line. Oh goodness, I don't even know what other line. Okay, there. Every line that I put up here. Okay. But I'm gonna try my best to get it on here. Flip it over before it dries and see if you can make sure that it's not woppy. It's a little bit woppy, so I'm trying to move it so it don't be woppy. Okay, kind of like that. Now I'm gonna squeeze it together just like this and hold it. But this is how I try to gauge the and this here is actually further back, y'all. I'm looking at how close this is and this is, so I'm not gonna take it off. Dang. But this is how I gauge how I gauge how it stands up and making it even. So this was perfect. Only problem is I need it to be upward some, about right here. Same situation, but up a little further. So I'm taking that off. I like to hurry up and do it while it's still a little sticky, so I can pull the glue off and try it again. And I do this several times until I get it right. I know patience is everything. Something I really don't have, but I must have a little bit of it. Okay, so trying it again. So pressing it down into the glue. Trying to make sure I got it angled right. Push back a little more, like this one. I might have to even do that one again now. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna keep doing it. Hold on. Okay. About right there. That's where we want it to be. And I'm gonna hold it right there for a minute. And you can always go back and re-glue places. It's just the best thing right now when you're doing it is just get your placement where you want it to be, how high you want it to be, and all that good stuff. And then you can always go back and fix anything that you need to fix. Okay, just like that. All right, so I'm gonna do the last one off camera. I just want to show you that again. Okay, y'all, I'm done. I'm tired. But I hope the video helped out a little bit. I don't know if I helped out at all. But I apologize in advance for the video being so long, but it's a lot to it. So this one here, this one, and the Mickey Mouse was the original ones that I had did. Oops, that I had did for you guys, so you could see how to make them. But I lost that footage. I don't know what happened to it, so I had to do another video. So I did, and we covered this one right here. Okay, and of course we did the Chris Breezy. Now y'all seen that one. We were putting that one together. Okay, and move this over here out of the way for a moment. And this one. Now this one here was really supposed to be my favorite, but what happened was the wood is warped, so I probably won't be doing much of anything with this. So you see the glue in the middle? Yeah, I don't like that too much. And that was me just trying to fill the space in for the warpness. But I still wanted to go and finish it out for you guys. So at least I was able to do that. Okay. So as always, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I look forward to seeing you on my next video. Thanks, guys.